Russia is going to conscript 17-year-olds in occupied territories.
Here's a summary of the article.
Ryusov, a representative of Ukraine's defense intelligence, has said that against the background of losses in the war with Ukraine, mobilization in Russia does not stop. There are signs that new, more powerful waves, forms, methods, and accounting systems are being prepared. Quote, "We are already talking about 17-year-olds in the occupied Ukrainian territories who don't have any opportunity to avoid mobilization by going abroad. This war will affect everyone in Russia. They must understand that it will not be possible to avoid it without overthrowing the regime and withdrawing from the occupied territories."
This post received a score of 9,800, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Desperation tactics. They did the same in WW1 and 2. Both younger and older. Fuck Putin.
Imagine having to treat the invasion of the 22nd ranked military power on the planet like its own world war lol. This whole invasion has been like watching my nephew play Age of Empires, just blindly clicking.
Has he even got trebuchets yet?
He just tries to convert them.
Catholic trebuchets?
The scariest kind. I'm mostly joking, by the way, don't read too deep into these. I don't have a nephew who plays LOL.
I was totally committed to this storyline and you let me down.
I'm sorry, if it helps, I personally love AOE.
Who doesn't?
Good point, edit. My nephew lol.
The year is 2027. Putin has declared that fetus in the third trimester are now eligible for mobilization.
I would be surprised if Putin is still in power by the end of 2023.
This war will last 4 more years.
And then Infrastructure Week?
Such a beautiful week. Everyone says so.
Pretty soon it'll be involuntary military service for everyone under a certain income bracket, 10 to 90.
That's already happening. The mobilization didn't offer a choice, you had to go. And the mobilization letters weren't being sent to the wealthy, they were going to the poor, those in Far East Russia, and minorities.
Yep. You get people who have no ties to Ukraine to fight, as those by Ukraine may not want to fight.
Greater than pretty soon it'll be involuntary military service forever. Not just that. Russia is a multi-ethnic empire, with the capital in Moscow, and, to an extent, St. Petersburg. Everything that's not the metropole is colonial. They're sending people from their colonies into the meat grinder so that the titular ethnicity gets to live comfortably. If they suffer, interesting things will happen in Russia. So, Moscow doesn't get to see the war until the war is all but lost.
No, they were sending people from Moscow and St. Petersburg too. The most loyal, wealthy and powerful men were unaffected, but it has nothing to do with their ethnicity.
To the same extent they're sending Siberians and Chechens?
Chechen leader Kadyrov just refused to mobilize Chechens. So no, probably more. And who are Siberians? Do you mean anyone who lives in East, Central and West Siberia?
Arming and supplying a generation of hostile youth whose land you invaded, in an area of land you're being pushed out of, by the countrymen of those you plan to arm. What could possibly go wrong? Operation, Let's Lose Faster?
I mean, the prisoners' strategy clearly didn't work, so they got to find the next big hit, right?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.